Hello everyone, my name is GhJared and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. We might be getting, I think we're getting close to, we only have 2 people left to learn the stories from. So we'll see how this goes.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Oh my god. That's great.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
Oh.
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Now I know why they left. Too many memories full of tragedy.
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Smart, clever.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
What do you mean? It's just straight this way.
I got turned around.
Not possible, I didn't move at all!
seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Like?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Here we go, found the house.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Woo! Don't do this, by the way. Don't stick your hand out the
We
car
both
window.
tried to make the best of it.
It's a great way for your hand to get cut right off from something on the road.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things.
Oh god, I don't want to do that.
But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
What the hell is going on here?
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Am I getting burst? Is that what's happening here?
This is where your story begins.
Yep,
I'm
that's
sorry I won't
exactly
be
what
here to see
happened.
it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
She died. She probably died giving birth. And that's it, everyone. That's the end. Oh. What an interesting story. What an interesting game in general. We've learned a lot, didn't we? I'm not sure why this was clipped with a horror tag on it. That confuses me. But yeah, that's the end. I don't know if we missed any stories. I hope we didn't miss any. Although I felt like that there was 2 slots left, and I think the end of everything, achievement get. I think one of them was the mom, and then the other one was us. And that's our story. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this series. A little bit shorter than normal for episode lengths, but hey, it's hard to judge when these games come to an end, isn't it? I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this game. It was really interesting. It was new. It was really awesome. And I hope you all enjoyed it with me. Anyways, my name's GhJared, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Bye!